Hey everybody, what's going on? Superman Ryan here, and we are back with another Dragon Ball Super review. Hey everybody, Superman Ryan here, and today we're going to be reviewing episode 53 of Dragon Ball Super, which is titled Reveal Black's True Identity to the Kaioshin Realm Universe 10. Now, I'm going to give everybody one warning really quick. If you have not seen this episode, if you have not been keeping up with Dragon Ball Super, and you do not want anything to be spoiled, there will be spoilers in this episode. Okay, so this is your one spoiler warning. If you don't want anything spoiled, please click off the video now. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about the episode. So, the episode starts out with Zumasu and his mentor in Universe 10 on the Kaioshin planet. Zumasu is making him a cup of tea, and apparently it's very, very delicious. It's perfect because Zumasu has such a pure heart. Zumasu and his mentor get to talking, and Zumasu kind of asks him, why are we protecting humans? Why don't we just kill all of the humans, because all they do is fight, cause war, and repeat the process over and over again, and it's never going to end. Now his mentor, whose name I don't really know how to pronounce that yet, so I'm just going to refer to him as Zumasu's mentor. And Zumasu's mentor tells him that, you need to learn some more about humans. You need to not interfere with their life. As Kais and Kaioshins, we are not allowed to interfere in their life. That's the only person that's allowed to destroy anything is the god of destruction himself, which at that point, Beerus, Whis, and Goku show up to the planet. Now when Beerus, Whis, and Goku show up to the Universe 10 Kaioshin planet, and Zamasu sees this, he's very outraged at the fact that Goku is with the god of destruction, or with a god, or even on his planet, because he's unworthy. He's a human, he's immortal. I know technically he's not a human, he's a Saiyajin, but in the Japanese translation, at least with Dragon Ball Super, I don't speak Japanese myself, so I don't know all of it. It's pretty confusing to me. But when they say human right now, they're referring to mortals. And Zumasu is very, very outraged at the fact that Goku is with Beerus and Whis. Now Beerus and Whis, they don't really tell Zumasu or his mentor, hey, we're here because you have the same ki as Goku Black, and that's a problem. Why is that? They tell him, they say, hey, look, we have an individual he's not a Kaioshin, but he looks exactly like Goku, and he has a time ring. Let us see your time rings to make sure that they're all okay. Which they do. And actually, Zumasu didn't know about the time rings at the time. I'm going to show the picture somewhere up here. And what you'll see is they have, I believe it's 4 green time rings and 1 silver time ring. What I theorize is that the 4 green time rings are for Kais, and then the silver one is for the Supreme Kai. Which begs the question on why does Black Goku have a silver time ring? Goku is constantly asking Zumasu in this episode, fight me, fight me, fight me. And Zumasu is getting outraged by it because Goku's a mere mortal. Why is he asking me to fight him? At which time Zumasu's mentor actually says, you know what, just fight him. It's going to be a good teaching lesson. You're going to learn a little bit more about humans. We're mortals. And he also tells Zumasu, he says, now make sure you hold back, don't go all out. At which time Beerus says, you need to go all out, don't hold back, because if you do, you're going to die. And at the very beginning of the fight, it looks like Zumasu was holding his own, and he actually looked for a second like he was going to take Goku out just because he's a better fighter. I don't think that he's a better fighter because Goku whooped his ass. His fighting technique was a lot better than Zumasu, unlike what a lot of us theorized from the preview of the episode before this episode ever came out. Now throughout the episode Zumasu, you can see instances of pure anger and hatred for humans or mortals when he's speaking to Goku, when Goku's speaking to him, when they're fighting, and when Goku wins. Now, so they see the time rings, Beerus, Whis, and Goku, they see the time rings, they see that they're all there, and they leave. Okay, now, when they're leaving, well, first off, when they're fighting, when Goku and Zamasu are fighting, they sense a ki, and Goku, it even takes Goku a second to explain while they're in the midst of this fight. Goku says, okay, that is just like Goku Black's ki, but there's a slight difference. And again, Beerus and Whis, they sense it too. And as they're leaving, they're talking about it, and they do believe, and they say it, that they believe Goku Black is Zumasu. It's obviously in the future. Now, after they leave, Zumasu makes his mentor another cup of tea. And Zumasu's kind of trying to lie to him and trick him and say, you know, oh, I see what you're saying now, you know, the humans are fine, I don't have a problem with them, you know, they're great, whatever. He's trying to say that, trying to lead to that lie towards his mentor, so his mentor doesn't keep bugging him about it or something. But his mentor asks him, make me another cup of tea, which is very smart because, again, his first cup of tea that he made in that episode was so good and perfect because he was pure of heart. And now he's not because he wants revenge on Goku. And I'm assuming he's going to want revenge on all mortals because they are as strong as him and stronger. And he sees that as a danger. So it was very, 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 very smart of his mentor to say, make me a cup of tea. Because we see as he's stirring this tea, we see the tea changes. And you just see a slight change in it, and you don't see that it's a change, but you see it and you know, okay, that tea just changed because he's not pure part anymore. Now this does beg the question on what if Zumasu and Goku Black are the same person and Goku Black is just Zumasu in the future. This does beg the question of why is this happening the way that it is. Goku Black isn't going to get revenge on the humans because of Goku like Zumasu wants to. Because Goku died. Goku never fought Zumasu. They didn't even know that there was a Universe 10 in Trunks' timeline. So why Goku's face and why actually going through and wanting to destroy humanity? Is that maybe something that Zumasu was going to do anyway in the future, and that's why Goku Black came around and maybe taking Goku's face was a coincidence? I don't know. We'll find that out later on down the line. And maybe Zumasu, because he fought Goku, even though he still wants to get revenge on the humans or mortals at this point in time and wants to get revenge on Goku, maybe because of that fight it's going to change that. Maybe that won't happen now. I don't know. Overall, this episode was pretty good. If you haven't watched it yet and you want to watch it, and you are keeping up with Dragon Ball Super, I would definitely give it a watch. It's kind of filler-esque, but at the same time it's not. There's a little bit of action, and there's a lot that's to be revealed in this episode. It does beg a lot more questions, but it kind of backs up some of the theories that we've been hearing around the community. And if you would like to see my theory on it, I'll put an annotation up here somewhere on the screen that will take you to my previous video where I give my theory on Goku Black, which this episode is kind of solidifying that theory. Now, I also did a video the other day about Pink Super Saiyan Black. And if this is true, if this is confirmed, which as far as I know, at this point it has been confirmed. But if this is true, that may debunk my theories. So one video I have might debunk my theory, one video I have might solidify my theory. So I don't really know what's going on right now, and I don't think any of us do. It's something that's going to be a hot topic for quite a while. But I would definitely go watch this episode if you have not watched it yet and you plan on watching it. Go watch it. It's a really good episode. And seeing Goku's fighting style when he's going up against Zumasu is awesome because we don't really see that fighting style with Goku. Usually in Dragon Ball Z or in the Dragon Ball series in general, when we see somebody fight, they're throwing punches, and when they're doing it so fast that they're just standing in front of us and all we see is their punches and kicks go. This actually shows dodging and maneuvering and good fight scenes that we don't typically get throughout the Dragon Ball series, so that's really awesome. But that's it for this video, guys. Remember, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what your theories are on Goku Black and Zumasu. Again, if you want to go to my previous video where I give my theory on Goku Black, go to it. Put your theory in the comment section below, because I do have, make sure you watch that video so you know what the contest is, but I do have a small contest going on with that video, and the winner of it, it's going to get a prize. So go watch that video, put your comment in the comment section below on your theory of Goku Black, and we'll see who wins. Like I said, that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you all in the next video. This is Superman Ryan signing off. Bye.